In this homework problem, we're going to create an instructions tab, which is going to allow us to understand all the tabs in our financial model, our color scheme, and also our financial model schema. We should be able, when we're done, to click into a specific tab to be taken to that location. Do you think you can do it? Go ahead and pause this video and meet me back here for the solution whenever you're ready. All right, so to get started, let's just outline what exactly we are going to call the items in blue. So I'm just gonna write under here, editable. I'll hit tab and I'll just say, do not edit, and do not edit. Okay, then say assumptions and inputs, references to other cells, calculations, and error check. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and start entering in all of the tabs that we have in our financial model. So we have summary financials, we have drivers, income statement, balance sheet, cash flows, template, and error check. Okay, so the only item that's really editable is this one and maybe the template as well. That's really a read only, so I'm just gonna keep that as such. This is going to be read only, and I'll just set that as such. And let's just make the editable over here, make this blue, we'll make this purple, and we'll make this red. Perfect. Okay, so let's explain what exactly these summary financials do. Now, right now, we haven't set these up to pull from the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flows. We will be doing that towards the end of this course. But I'm just going to write the instructions over here, and this is going to be summarizes the three financial statements based on summary groupings. Okay, the drivers is going to be the consolidated inputs for income statement and balance sheet. Income statement will be detailed profit and loss. Balance sheet will be detailed balance sheet. Cash flows will be detailed cash flows, and then we'll just say reusable tab to be used when creating new tabs. And then let's just say checks entire financial model for errors. Okay, let's now start linking this information. So I'm just going to press Control K in order to open up that. You can also right click and you can click on link as such. All right, so the summary financials is going to go to a place in this document, and that is going to be summary financials, cell A1 as such. All right, I will now just quickly do the same thing for all of these other links. This is going to be for the drivers, the income statement. Perfect. Now the last thing, let's see if we can create a diagram just to help people understand how exactly this model is structured. So for that, I'm just going to insert a shape. And let's just make it this rounded shapes as such. And I'm gonna call this one over here, drivers. Now I'm not a fan of the shape outline. Let's just get rid of that. And let's also change it to be this blue so that we could remind ourselves of the fact that this is editable. And let me just click on home. I'm going to center this and I'm going to make it aligned middle. As such. Okay, so now we have the drivers. Let's go ahead and just duplicate this over here. And this is going to be for our income statement. And for that, I am going to remove the background. We don't want to fill. And let's make the text black. And let's actually make the fill white as such. Okay, so we have the income statement. I'm going to hold down Control and just go to the right. And I'm going to do the same thing as such. And we're going to call this balance sheet, and this is going to say cash flows. Okay, now let's just align this to the right over here a bit. Okay, let's now add in some lines to help us understand how the information flows. So this flows down as such, and I'm gonna just copy this as here. Now the drivers, we don't have assumptions that go to the cash flows. Instead, those cash flows pull directly from the balance sheet. So I'll just take this and I'll go like that. Perfect. Now I'm also just gonna take this and copy it for summary financials, which right now it's not really connected to anywhere, but it will be connected to the drivers tab. So I'll just keep this as such. And I will just drag that in. All right, now let's enter in one more shape, and that is to help us remember the fact that we have an error check. So for that, I think this little bracket would be ideal. And the error check is going to really go across everything over here. And I'm just gonna write this as such, error check. Excellent, let's just make this a red color so that we can remember. Perfect. Okay, now we have our color scheme, we have our instructions, we have everything linked out, and we also have our diagram. Nicely done.